Today, let's discuss about the options for Malé Airport hotels. Why you should not stay on Malé Island. Why you should stay on Hulu Malé Island. And the best of the affordable hotels on Hulu Malé Island. The Maldives is the water villa capital of the world, and one of the planet's most desirable holiday destinations. But a Maldives vacation can be a bit confusing because of the long flights into the country, and the fact that each visitor then has to take a seaplane or speedboat to another island to reach their resort. If you are watching this video, you have probably just realized that you are going to have to spend at least one night near the Malé International Airport on your way in or on your way out, or perhaps both. The good news is that once you check out the information here, you'll be able to confidently book a hotel near the Malé Airport and know exactly how you'll get there and back. Now, for Malé Airport hotels, you have three main choices. Number 1. Hull Hule Island Hotel. The Hull Hule Island Hotel is the one and only hotel that is very close to the Malé Airport, and also the one and only place in or near the capital area that serves alcohol. Rooms here start around $300 per night for 2 people, and there are many cheaper options nearby. Number 2. Take the ferry over to Mail Island. Your first instinct might be to book a hotel in the capital city of Mail, which is a 10-minute ferry ride from just across from baggage claim at the Malé Airport. As I'll explain below, this is actually not a good choice for most people, and the option below is far better. Number 3. Stay on Hulu Malé Island, which is connected to the Malé Airport. This is where most people should look for a hotel. Hulu Malé Island is new, on mostly reclaimed land, and it's connected to the Malé Airport Island by a road that runs along the southern border of the airport itself. You can get there by taxi or public bus, but most of the better hotels will arrange for a driver to pick you up and drop you back off at the Malé Airport. Now the question is why you probably shouldn't stay on Malé Island. Since you are traveling to the exotic island nation of the Maldives for the first time, why not spend part of a day or night in its capital city of Malé? Well, the answer to that is that it's much more of a hassle than staying on Hulu Malé Island, and there is virtually nothing there to see. As someone who has visited the capital city of almost every Asian country you can think of, I was shocked by how crowded and charmless Malé is. It's literally one of the most densely populated islands on Earth, and a very ordinary fish market is probably its number 1 sight. Stranger still, there are almost no restaurants on the island that are suitable for the typical tourist. The other reason not to stay on Malé is that you have to rely on the ferry to get there and back. While it does operate 24 hours a day, and it's cheap, it doesn't go very often in the middle of the night when many people are coming or going. And once you get to the island itself, there are a few hotels within walking distance, but most of them will require a confusing taxi ride to reach. You'll have to do that same taxi ride on the way back, and all of that takes much longer than staying on Hulu Malé Island. Now, let's discuss about on why you should stay on Hulu Malé Island. If you book a hotel on Hulu Malé Island, you will almost certainly have a driver from the hotel there waiting for you just outside of baggage claim. Your driver will take your bags, and you'll be in the car only a few minutes later. It's about a 10-minute drive around the southern tip of the Malé Airport, through 2 security checkpoints, and you'll be at your hotel before you know it. Even though the distance on a map is much farther than taking a ferry over to Mail Island, it takes much less time to reach your hotel on Hulu Malé Island. And you won't have to even deal with your own luggage once you pluck it off the baggage carousel, since the driver will assist you all the way to the hotel lobby. Perhaps more importantly, when it's time to head back to the Malé Airport the next morning, whether you are flying out or heading to your resort, you can also get a ride from your hotel, and you'll be exactly where you need to be only about 10 minutes after checking out of your room. Let's find out about the best of the affordable hotels on Hulu Malé Island. Number 1. Mackinac Lodge. As of 2016, the Mackinac Lodge is the number 1 rated Band B or Inn on Hulu Malé Island. The room rate is reasonable at around $100 per night for 2 people, but it comes to Malé Airport transportation in both directions, and a fantastic breakfast. Most guests arrive late at night and leave early the following morning, and they are set up well for that with their own driver. If you need any meals other than breakfast, there are a few good and reasonably priced restaurants within a few short blocks. Some other good options on Hulu Malé Island include Plankton's Beach Hotel. This 3-star hotel is also fairly new and gets great reviews. They charge extra for Malé Airport transfer. H78 at Hulu Malé Maldives. Just across the road from the beach, this one has slightly cheaper rooms with no view as well as sea view rooms. If you are only spending overnight hours at the hotel, a view might be pointless. Breakfast and Malé Airport transfers are included in the rate. H78 at Hulu Malé Maldives. Just across the road from the beach, this one has slightly cheaper rooms with no view as well as sea view rooms. If you are only spending overnight hours at the hotel, a view might be pointless. Breakfast and Malé Airport transfers are included in the rate. Now, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and book your holiday to Maldives and use the options given here to make your holiday memorable and fun.